Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome back to USA's Wild Blitz. I'm your host, USA, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of them recently buffed Tier 8 tanks, being the T-28 prototype. Now, the T-28 prototype in previous updates was a tank that, well, wasn't that great. You might as well go play its brother, the T-28 Defender, because it was just straight up better in most statistics. And the fact that it had an autoloader, it also had decent, almost the same alpha. It also had a great interclip, and it had arguably about the same armor and arguably about the same ability. So you just played a worse T-28 when you played the regular T-28 prototype. So today, or yesterday, Wargaming released a patch allowing this tank to get a whopping armor profile buff that made it so much better than it was before. All you have that is a weakness is against mainly gold rounds. They can go through your front plate and some of your side profile and your cupolas, but for the most part, they cannot go through, especially if it's tier 7. So you pretty much are just an armored wall like the duck tanks in the heavy tank class. Not to mention you have a great gun that also got, I believe, got a buff also. So at this point, this tank is honestly pretty nutty. And today we're going to be seeing how well it stands up against the new competition. So against us, we have a heavy lineup on our team. They have a medium lineup. So we'll see if we can make this gun work. Now, the Mr. IS-5 here should not have spotted me because this tank actually features pretty good camouflage rating. And just like that, we got a nice shell for 442. I'm sorry for delaying that announcement, but yeah, it happens sometimes. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. But we're going to push up here. I believe my team has me covered on the other side. We're going to put a nice shell to him, hitting his Amaranth for 413. Now, unfortunately, our T-34 was not very smart and pushed up in front of a ton of vehicles. He could have died, but he's not going to die today. Oh, wow, that was an Amaranth. There we go. Let's go. He was cooked, but that just cooked him even more. I'm going to try to keep our T-34 alive. I'm going to be a good sport, you know. And we have done that successfully. Let's see if we can get a shell into this WZ as he crosses. No, he's behind the hill. It's not even worth my time. If the Pantera... Okay, they're gonna cross. They're gonna cross. Nice. 445. And as you can see, this gun is very snappy. It's the same gun that the T-34 uses with some buffs characteristics. But for the most part, it is the same millimeter and caliber gun. It's a very consistent and very widely used gun. It's even used on the T-30. And it's also used on the T-95. It's a very common gun for the Americans. So there we go. Let's see if we can get this final kill here. It's not much this WZ can really do to me. Yeah. Okay, so you knocked out my trap. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And as you see, we just went straight through that enemy. Now, to be fair, that wasn't really that great of a team against us. So, yeah, did that really show off the characteristics of this tank? Not really. We'll take it for another spin, and then I'll show you a great replay. And here we are on Lagoon. Now, Lagoon can be a good map for heavies. For mediums, it's a little bit 50-50. It just depends, and we have a medium lineup. So that means we're going to be pushing left. We also have a Sherman EZ8, which I've been playing that vehicle recently. I might make a review of it soon when I throw mark it. But that tank, I love the Sherman tanks, but that tank does not fit tier 7 whatsoever. You just feel outclassed. You feel like a tier 5. Anyway, it's terrible. Yeah, but let's stay on the topic. Now, the T-28 actually also has really good mobility for how much armor this tank carries now. Wargaming did not nerf the mobility, so like you're actually kind of mobile and you have a good amount of HP too. That was another thing they buffed, was the HP count, which is nutty now at 1450. You're definitely a pseudo heavy at this point, and that is really powerful. Now I have no idea why all of our mediums are going to the same place. Some things I do not understand, but you know what? We're gonna make this work. Now, what is funny is I do think that the engine looks like suitcases. I don't know if anybody else has ever noticed that, but for me, it looks like a suitcase. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Okay. There's a CS there. I have no idea where their team is. Okay, the Iraq is going to shoot me for 2 shells. He doesn't pin one, thankfully. I'll shell into the CS, once again showing off how snappy this gun is. Now I admit, this is a weird game because, like, our team didn't really want to go a specific direction, so, like, we're kind of all over the place at this point. But, it's okay. Got one shot to the rack. Prototype, we're gonna push him, hopefully. Hopefully he's gonna back up now, he's gonna go forward. I'm gonna put another shot into him. This EZ8 is struggling to pin him, which I know he has nothing to do. He does so, which is good. Now we need to rotate to the other side of the map. Now, the problem that presents itself now is the fact that our Tiger II has pretty much suicided, and our Sherman EZ8 is now down, so we now are down a tank advantage. But notice that the KP5 is out of the fight. So as long as we push forward and push successfully, we should be fine because it technically is a 4-on-4, and these players are quite low, so we should be alright. Now, if Mr. Helsing would please get out of the way. Thank you, Mr. Helsing. We're going to reload. Now, the KP5 has now entered the chat, and since he has, I'm going to push forward. Do I care about... Okay, well, they obliterated that dude. That dude was not long for this war. Now, unfortunately, our guy bites the dust, which is unfortunate, but we're going to hopefully kill him. Thank you. Bled a lot of health through all that. We need to... Oh, we locked his turret. Very good. Very good indeed. And you notice how that KB5 is just kind of not shooting me because I'm a hard tank to pin. And nice eye roll at 500. Yeah, as you can tell, the DPM definitely is coming in clutch. So let's see if we can get the kill here. And for the biggest part of that is Ray, and we get the clear. Now, the problem is that there's a comment on the loose. We should win this game, but... Oh, he's awful. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Well, that's unfortunate for their team, that's for sure. Yeah, that sucks. The fact that they have an AFK is gay. Oh, and he came back to life. Does he care? Apparently not. I don't know how that time missed, but we did. And there you go. We have done yet another amazing game. Partly because one of their teammates did not show up. So, that might have played a quite major part in that. But, yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a nutty vehicle. It's a really good vehicle. Let's go ahead and jump into the replay to see how this tank performs when it's given the optimum rate lineup. Ha! Now, I don't mean to get off track, but guess what? That replay was not saved. Now, if you know anything about this game, every time there's an update, it sets your replay limit to 10, which is cringe, and it means that you have to put your replay limit back up. Otherwise, it just starts deleting replays, which it did in my case. So instead of doing the replay, I guess we will just play another game in the T28 Proto to round it out. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Unfortunately, my I don't check it all the time, so when I have games and I don't favorite them, and I think I'll get back around to them, it just deletes them, and yeah, it's very unfortunate, but it's okay. we can, as you've seen, I mean, these have just been regular games, and you see how much potential there is. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. This deck is just insanely powerful for what it is. So. Also, look at how many tank destroyers they have that are pushing tank destroyers. That is scary. We have a little bit further back tank destroyers, so this could be low-key a steamroll. We will just see. I'm not exactly happy about that. Also, our WZ should be going more. Our RU should not be going mid. I don't know what Bro's doing. Yeah, our team is kind of all over the place right now, and that's going to be a problem. Especially since they have so many strong tanks on their lineup. Now, as you can see, apparently their IS-6 is coming that direction, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for that. Apparently the Kyrie is in the middle, and it's just getting harassed by the RU, which is good, but very odd indeed. He's going to just poke me. Okay. Yes, bro. Don't even bother to poke me. Just poke like a little part of your hole out and then go back into cover. Okay, there's the Bison. The problem presents itself. Okay. Well, as you can see, we cannot brawl a Bison. If you do not know, a TS5 Bison is quite good, especially since they have buffed that thing. It is quite deadly. You have to outplay it, which is rather unfortunate. That guy got high rolls, by the way, which sucks because I'm pretty much a two-shot. Yeah. I think I'm going to turn my attention to the flank now because, honestly, there's not much I can do against that guy. Yeah, I don't know why our team is deciding to YOLO him. It's not a good idea, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is happening right now because we're going to basically bleed out all of our health for that, but I don't think there's winning this. I'm gonna be real. I'm trying to help him out, but okay. I need DPM, bro. Oh my word, it just takes forever sometimes. There's a stupid Blitz Scabbard behind me. I don't think I should have pushed that. I think I should have just stayed there. I might could have clutched this low-key. Yeah, this was winnable. This was winnable. It is low-key still winnable. I kind of threw this, actually. Yeah. I don't know why I pushed up that hard, but oh well. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens, bro. It happens. Yeah, there's just... That was rough. In that battle, there wasn't really much I could do because of the amount of just how much my team wanted to just push them, which wasn't a good play in my opinion. We're going to round out with one more. Alright, here we go. And here we are on Castilla. Now, Castilla, I think this is honestly a perfect example of how good a tank is testing it on Castilla, because Castilla has so many weird spots on the map and areas to go, and it's not a very balanced map, so it's a great way to test if a tank is good at taking an advantage or trying to counter a disadvantage. Okay. Somebody is having severe internet issues. That is for sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over and then go across.
Let's get this show on the road.
Which, by the way, we have a heavy lineup. And I don't know why they're wanting to go that side. If they're going to go that side, I must sit in the mid, probably. Probably the best place I can go. Because, I don't want to necessarily push that and get caught into a crossfire. Because we needed to go A. I don't know why we're not going A, but oh well. You kind of have to just go with your team in these kind of games. We'll spot B. See if anybody comes middle. If anybody's a brave soul to come middle. Doesn't look to be. Why are two of our tanks just sitting in spawn? That is not good. We have a lot of tanks just kind of all over the place right now. Okay. We got a nice shot to the Progetto. Progetto is in the Kolobanov's position, which is not good. Hopefully we can fight back. I believe he's going to poke that. Or he's going to try to poke me on the other side. Nope, he's going to try and poke it there. It'll be interesting to see if he pokes that. Our team is now initiating into a brawl. I don't know why we have such an offline thing, and there's really nothing I can do. Okay, nice shot to him. Okay, back up. They're gonna poke there. That's cringe, game. That's very cringe. But you know what? Oh well. There's not much I can do. I'm kind of stuck in this alley. That's wow. Okay, he hits those. Insane. I need to back up. Straighten up. He cannot pin me from the front. I don't believe it. So, I had my team had one job, bro. My team had one job, and that was to cover my butt. And you know what they did? They failed at the one job. Insane. It's so cringe, bro. This was a dumpster fire of a team. But, oh well. That's the tank for you. It's a great vehicle. Don't get me wrong when I say that it is a insanely good vehicle. Unfortunately, teams like this do come around midday, which if you don't know, don't play the game at around this time, around midday. That's the current time I'm recording this video. Don't play around this time because, honestly, teams just don't do well at all for some reason. Like, they just go AFK constantly. And not to mention it's update team, so. And with that, we finished with 1,600 damage. Pretty good for the tank. Unfortunately, that we weren't able to deal that much damage in general, thanks to just 2 AFKs. And since there were so many offline players and people that just did nothing, there's not much you can do. And I think it should be a prime example of, if you have that on your team, there's not much you can do, and, you know, you play the next battle. I mean, honestly, there's just nothing you can do. And it's unfortunate. Always make sure to report AFKs. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get that replay, but it's okay. We'll get one in the future. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.